What's good, everybody, man? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Carter Sports Coverage. I'm your boy SB Cash.
What's good? It's your boy Ryan.
Super Bowl weekend, not yet, but we made it to the Super Bowl game, y'all, man. Give it up for that, man. You know what I'm saying?
What is it? 3 seasons, 4 seasons? How many seasons is we in? How many seasons you think we done did?
This is like our 4th season of the show. Yeah, this is about our 4th season of the show. We done made it to another Super Bowl. You feel me? And we got the Philadelphia Eagles going up against the Kansas City Chiefs, man. It should be a great, well-anticipated matchup, man. We'll talk about all that and break it down on this week's episode. But before we get into anything, gotta say shout out to DJ Marv. Keep going hard, man. Bust into it, man. Kansas City Chiefs.
Right to it.
Nah, let's start with the first game. The first game was the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the San Francisco 49ers. 49ers quarterback Purdy ends up getting hurt on the second play.
Then bro comes in.
Oh,
Josh Johnson.
Yeah, I ain't never heard of him for.
You ain't?
No.
Where he came from? He played? I thought he ain't play for y'all. Shit. Well, I guess probably.
Talking about the safety.
Nah, I'm talking about Josh Johnson.
The quarterback.
He done probably play for every team in the NFL besides me and your team. Put it like that.
Wow.
He done been on every team in the league. Journeyman came in the league, looked lost. I understand it's a crazy hostile environment, but come on.
Right.
He was in there looking terrible. But anyways, he came in there, he gets his head rocked.
Right. I kind of felt like the game was messed up from that point.
Period.
Because
Purdy went out. You had to go to, you feel me?
I started thinking like maybe they could just run the ball and lean on the D, but then it's like in that type of game you got to
put some points. Right, you're gonna need to put some points up.
So I do want to recognize that it probably would have been a different game if Purdy would have been in.
He did come back in.
But that was shocking to me too.
I don't know if he attempted a pass when he came back in.
Because his arm broke or something.
Everything after that was a handoff to Debo or end around the Kittle or Christian. Like it was over after that. So it was a good win to the Eagles, but I put a little something on there. I can't say they probably would have won anyways. They did look like a dominant team, but you could understand why they looked. You feel me? So
I was picking the Eagles, but like you gotta acknowledge the injury, bro, because
it's the most important position on the field.
Yeah, it messed up their chemistry. So, but Philly ends up getting that win. They win in dramatic fashion. So we got Philly in the Super Bowl. What was you gonna say?
No.
And then let's get into the second game, man. We had the Cincinnati Bengals went into Burrowhead, they said. And ended up losing, man. You know what I'm saying? Kansas City Chiefs come out with the win, man. How you feel about that? That was a great game.
My second squad, man. AFC squad. It's like, nah, let me stop playing it. Go Chiefs. You feel me? Go Chiefs. I didn't want the Bengals to win it, and I didn't want the Eagles to win it. So you feel me? I'm a Chiefs fan for now on. Right now with the Chiefs. Good win. Burrow, man. He gonna keep coming, you feel me? He gonna keep coming. He young. Yeah. He already been there, and now he been a game away from there. You feel me? Already in third, fourth year.
Yep.
So you feel me? They got their future super bright, but I thought they shored up that O line. Looked like they still didn't. I know they got some injuries.
Oh yeah,
they got some injuries.
Kansas City was coming through. I was like, where is the Bengals
dominant
line?
Chris Jones was tearing their ass up, disrupting everything.
Man,
but good win for the Chiefs, man. I'm going for my homeboy. Keep his. I want somebody to try to catch Tom. I know it's going to be hard, and that's out the way, but he off to a great start.
Yeah. Pat Mahomes on his way. That's what I would say. Like me coming in, I wanted Cincinnati to win, but like, bro, I wasn't counting out the Chiefs. It was just like me picking who I wanted to win. But
people was counting them out because the ankle.
Yeah, the ankle, and then the trajectory. I feel like the Bengals is just everybody.
The ankle plus they ain't beat them yet.
Yeah, then that
it was 3-0 against them, 4-0 against them.
4-0 since Burrow got there. But I think all of that and all the trash talk leading up just had the Chiefs motivated because the Chiefs kind of was quiet this whole week. They wasn't really talking stuff back. They was just taking everything in. All that Burrow head.
Yeah, the Chiefs. The Bengals were going crazy. So they mayor even said something, jumped in the Cincinnati's mayor.
Yeah, so
talking about he his father, like he was reading off the DNA. They was.
Yeah, I just seen that today. Like, is he Pat Mahomes' dad or something?
Yeah, they was being disrespectful.
Yeah, that's what I would say. Like, that's just
somebody got to come through them. They the new kings of the AFC. I'm like, y'all think they want to come and they upcoming, but y'all ain't won nothing yet.
Yeah,
you got to win it.
That was a good way for some proven veterans and Mahomes and Kelsey to come in there and show them like we is who we is.
Yeah, but the Bengals here. They gonna
I like the Bengals.
They gonna be tight. They keep their core together. They gonna be all right.
Definitely. So yeah, that sets up the Super Bowl for Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. It's obviously gonna be a neutral site. so it's not like a home team or nothing. But
31-24 Chiefs.
34-21.
31-24 Chiefs.
Leaning on what? What you think would be the biggest key for the Chiefs to win? Pat Mahomes?
My homeboy.
I mean, but like, you think he's gonna have like 3 touchdowns, or
It's whatever it takes. I don't know.
or you think they get another good defensive effort like they got this past weekend, and then they could just? I think they gonna lean on running the ball, the Chiefs, because Isaiah, is that his name, Pacheco?
Yep.
Bro, I like him, bro.
How can you not?
Man, he runs so aggressive, and
he fast with it.
Man,
Hard, yeah.
he a tough runner, but he can hit the home run too.
Then they still got McKinnon coming out the backfield. He's been a problem, I think, leading all backs with receiving touchdowns.
Definitely, bro. You know that
It's gonna be a tough one.
Kelsey, he's every week he got that fork up. So
It's gonna be a tough one.
It's gonna be a tough one, but I do think the Eagles present a great challenge for them.
For sure.
As far as like all across the
They
board.
got the good O line. You feel me? We're gonna see with Jalen Ready.
Yeah, man, it's just gonna come down to that.
It'll be a big game. We got
Pat.
somebody that's been there before.
Yeah.
We know what it takes. Somebody young, up and coming. You feel me? If we gonna see if he get his Burrow on. You feel me?
Right.
Burrow was hot. You feel me? He was young. He just couldn't get over the hump
Right.
on his first try. That's what I think. That's what you feel me. That's what I think it'll be. Jalen's first time on the stage. He put on a good performance, but he just don't quite get over the hump his first try. But that's just.
So you got 31-24. I'm gonna take the Eagles 27-24. 27-24. That's. I'll just lean. I like both teams. I'm just leaning with the Eagles. I like to see Hurts get his first over Pat Mahomes get his second. But yeah, man, make sure y'all know it ain't gonna be this week. It's gonna be this coming Sunday. So this week, get everybody ready for the Pro Bowl festivities and all that. If you pay attention.
Oh, hold on with the hires. The new hires.
Yeah. Let's talk about the new hires in the NFL. Go ahead.
D'Amico, you know what I mean?
D'Amico
He did his
Ryans.
job at his old team that he used to play for. Great player for the Texans when he was there, linebacker.
Yep.
He get the head coaching job at the Texans. We're gonna get a quarterback. You know, normally when black coaches come in, take a job, they taking over a shitty quarterback. So that he get to come in, pick his quarterback. You feel me? And
Make his team.
groom his team, get his pieces in there. I like that. Then what's the other one? Sean Payton goes to the Broncos.
I like that one.
I seen that they was after D'Amico first, but D'Amico went to the Texans. I think that was more of a better fit. But then they went and got Sean Payton. I like that. I think he get them together.
I definitely think I think in 2 or 3 years they could be competing for something.
Chargers also in that division get ROOC, who I think is a good move. Kellen Moore. So you feel me? I think that whole division, they step up. They be next year what everybody thought they was gonna be this year. You feel me?
Right.
I think that's what they be next year. Then the Raiders is up in the air with their quarterback situation.
Right, man. It's a whole bunch of parts about to be moved out, and a lot of things gonna be different, man. We just in the middle of it right now, trying to get everything going. But that started with the coaching hires. Shout out to those hires and everybody that got a head coaching.
Shout out to the Texans, man. They be bringing them. You know what I mean? Coaches of color in. Hell yeah.
Lovey Smith. Then now him.
And then dude before him, I can't think of his name. Remember dude before Lovey? That came in when they brought Deshaun in. I mean, when Deshaun was on the way out. I can't think of dude's name. It was the black.
After Bill, I don't know. I remember they had
I
Bill
can't think of
O'Brien
his
and
name.
somebody in between.
I can't think of dude's name, but he was black too. But he ain't never stand no chance because Deshaun. That's the year Deshaun was going through the shit.
So yeah, man. Shout out to all the new hires in the NFL, man. We gonna see what everybody do this upcoming season, man. Next week, I think we should start the basketball talk up a little bit, man. You know what I mean? And we gonna keep the matchup brewing.
There's only a couple games left for that, ain't it?
NBA?
Yeah, I mean, how many is that?
No, they ain't even till All-Star break yet.
Oh, right.
All-Star break in like 2 weeks. So then they'll have like 20-some games left or something like that. But yeah, we'll start talking about basketball. We're gonna keep y'all pumped for the next 2 weeks for this matchup, the Super Bowl matchup, man. Eagles versus Chiefs.
David Culley.
Oh, that's the coach.
Yeah, that black head coach. They had David Culley up. It was David Culley, then Lovey Smith, now D'Amico Ryan. So shout out to them.
Shout out to the Texans, man. Getting them black coaches in the building. We're gonna holler at y'all next week, though, man. Make sure y'all tune into. Ain't no
Go
game,
Chiefs,
but
man. Let's go Chiefs, man. Kingdom
Eagles.
come.
We're gonna be here to juice it up for them again next week, though. So you know what I'm saying. We're gonna keep the matchup brewing for
Yeah,
y'all.
we're gonna transition for smooth for y'all too, man.
Yes, sir. Carter Sports Coverage. Yeah.